Okay, I'm gonna get back on what people like to call the crazy stuff, but it's highly important that I say these things because with all the technology put in my brain and body, including the communications technology, there's some things I remembered and some things that were brought up in the links today that I need to be clear on. First and foremost, in 2013, the syndicate that has done this to me claimed that, among other things, they had kidnapped diplomats' daughters. I've called them overglorified slave traders. They've used things like the handheld radiation emitter, as well as technology put into people's brains and bodies as a way to enslave people and enchain them without chains that you can see. My ex-girlfriend, Mary Elizabeth Henson the Snitch, had told me at one point, and I called her that because she told me straight up she snitched out on Lady Marlowe's family. She told me straight out that she grew up from the age of 12 on with a corrupt sheriff's son, and that they were running the slave trade, and that they were in charge of the slave trade in the United States of America. Fast forward to 2011, when she helped sell out a battered women's shelter. Rumor in the links is the location was supposed to be a secret. How are you going to have a secret location in a state full of handheld radiation emitters? They were women in the witness protection program trying to get out of the slavery that the syndicate had put them in. Syndicate consisting of Colorado Judicial Branch, Black Mafia, African Mafia, CMG, be it Trent Dilfer or Christopher Robin, whatever his name is. So when it comes down to it, this syndicate, with its epicenter in 1988, with two engineers, a racist corrupt cop, and a black devil worshiper, started what has led to the persecution I suffered in the United States of America, not limited to the coast-to-coast call-out sent out by Trent Dilfer or Christopher Robin, whatever his name is, that he told me about himself in order to set me up. So when it comes down to it, this is exactly why I keep talking about seeking asylum. If this law firm doesn't accept my case during this consultation, I'll be leaving the country and seeking asylum. I have no reason to believe that a syndicate that consists of so much of the underground and so much judicial branch backing in the overground, because their syndicate was created upon concept technology stolen from me in 1988. I'll never have peace here. I'll never have justice. I'll be living my life in perpetual poverty, albeit in a first world nation. But at best, they'll never stop trying to set me up. They'll never stop the psychological warfare. None of it will ever stop. And when they're talking about their kidnapping diplomats' daughters, that's an international terrorist organization committing international terrorism. How much of a lot of this is true, I know what I've experienced and what I've observed. And I know the truth of '88, the truth of 2016, the truth of every year in between for me, which is more than enough for me to say I'd be more than willing to seek asylum from the United States of America. Not because of the U.S. government, but because of U.S. citizens and their international allies and their international terrorist organization. As far as everything else goes, if it helps, Godspeed. May the blessings of the Lord be upon you in Jesus' name. I love you, family.